Russia has issued a chilling ultimatum to Ukrainian troops fighting in Pokrovsk: surrender to save yourselves. The Russian Defense Ministry claims its forces have surrounded the city and blocked all Ukrainian escape routes. It says surrender is the only way for Kyiv's soldiers to survive the onslaught. The announcement marks a dramatic escalation in the fight for one of eastern Ukraine's most strategic cities. Ukraine has swiftly rejected Moscow's claim of total encirclement. Kyiv insists its units remain intact, reinforced, and are holding their lines despite constant Russian pressure. Ukrainian military spokesmen have accused Moscow of waging an information war to demoralize the defenders. But satellite maps and battlefield visuals tell a grimmer story, with Russian units advancing from both the north and south. Pokrovsk is more than just a dot on the map. It's a logistics hub, linking supply routes across Donetsk. If Russia takes it, the road to central Donetsk opens wide, putting nearby cities under immediate threat. Analysts say its capture would be a symbolic and strategic breakthrough for Vladimir Putin. Inside Pokrovsk, the fighting is now street by street. Drone footage shows a city reduced to rubble. Once home to 60,000, now mostly abandoned. Ukrainian soldiers admit the defense is eroding under pressure. Kyiv's maps show the city split into contested gray zones, with Russian troops advancing through industrial corridors. As the siege tightened, President Volodymyr Zelenskyy made a surprise visit near the front lines in Dobropilya. He met commanders, reviewed positions, and vowed that Pokrovsk would not fall. His words, though defiant, came as Russian drones struck nearby positions.
The Russian army has once again been forced to push back the deadlines it had drawn up for itself for capturing our Pokrovsk and our Dobropilya, and every Russian loss in these very areas of the Donetsk region, on the border with our Dnipro region, and also in Kupiansk. Every Russian loss contributes to our ability to defend our state, to protect our people, our independence.
But morale can't mask the strain, with Ukrainian forces now stretched thin across multiple fronts. Moscow's army has adapted, shifting to smaller, mobile assault groups backed by drones and electronic warfare. The Kremlin says it repelled a Ukrainian special forces landing and killed all 11 involved. Its bloggers boast of grinding down Ukraine's defense one neighborhood at a time. This slow attritional warfare mirrors the brutal tactics seen in Bakhmut and Avdiivka. For Ukraine, Pokrovsk has become a test of endurance, a fight to hold symbolic ground and sustain morale. For Russia, it's an opportunity to prove momentum and consolidate territorial control. Military experts warn if the city falls, it could disrupt Ukraine's logistics across the Eastern Front and create ripple effects elsewhere. That's why Kyiv continues to pour resources and elite units into the fight, despite mounting losses.
The most difficult now is the Pokrovsk direction. There, as in previous weeks, is the greatest intensity of fighting, a strong concentration of Russians. The occupiers are trying to gain a foothold by all methods. Every destroyed occupier there is a result for our entire state.
Pokrovsk today stands as a symbol of Russia's calculated persistence and Ukraine's sheer resilience. As one side demands surrender, the other refuses to yield. And in that defiance lies the defining question of this war. Not just who wins this city, but who can endure its cost.